Hi folks, I'm Rob Mustard, one of the lab instructors for Biol211 here at Cal State, and I'm getting ready to do a termite dissection. Got my lab coat on, got my nitrile disposable gloves, and I've also got my own pair of safety glasses and closed-toed shoes, as always here in the lab. So let's get started. Okay, so the prep for our termite dissection is really pretty straightforward. I've got just a chem wipe tissue laid out on the bench top here. Don't need a big dissection pan for these little termites. Over here on the side, I've got just a plain glass microscope slide, and that's what we'll prep the termite gut on top of to do our viewing under the microscope. Blow some of the dust off there. Also got a couple pairs of forceps here, and the two pairs of forceps will let me grasp the microscope out of the container that we received from the biological supply house, lots of live termites, and kind of smear the gut around inside our fluid to do the prep. So here are our live microscopes that we received just recently from the biological supply house. I'm going to go ahead and pull the lid off of here, and we see that there's a paper towel inside, and this paper towel has a little bit of moisture to provide some water to the termites. So I peek underneath, I go on a termite hunt, and sooner or later I'm going to see things like clumps of wood under here. I'm going to see lots of sawdust that the termites themselves produce, lots of termites wiggling around underneath, and I don't need to get a super huge one, but these girls are actually pretty juicy, and yes, they are all female. So here's my termite, and I'll see if I can get it against the black of the bench top, the black slate. Put the lid back on, set that aside. Hey, but one thing I really need to do first, I'm going to put a drop of moisture on this microscope slide to make sure that I prevent microbes inside this termite gut from being exposed to oxygen. There's not much oxygen in a termite gut, just like with ours, and oxygen in excess can actually be toxic. Okay, Madam Termite here, sorry about this, but it's for science, and I'm going to go ahead and grab the back of your abdomen, the end of your abdomen, just pull this off, get the tissue, and I want to make sure I've got your intestine, so I'm just going to smear this around in here, and get this all nicely distributed, get the inside of her intestine all smeared around inside this drop of water, DI water, I'm putting on top of this microscope slide. And I want to get the microbiota out and into that mixed. But now I've also got to get this clump of stuff, all the excess tissue, out of the way, because it would interfere with my viewing under the microscope, and also would separate the cover slip too much of space underneath. Okay, so now there's my prep, and I'm going to head for the microscope and see what we've got here. Oh, when we're done with this thing, by the way, let's go ahead and get this piece of chem wipe tissue with a little bit of termite guts on there. That goes into the dry bio waste container, the big red plastic bin. And also our tools, dissection tools, our two pairs of forceps, get rinsed off with DI water and brought right back here to the station.